What's up, YouTube? This is KDON, and these are my 3 things I would have included in the Matrix Resurrection.
KDON.
The Matrix Resurrection was an okay movie compared to the first one. I believe that the first one was the best. I liked the second Matrix. The third Matrix, not so much. But this one, the only thing I liked about this new Matrix was the love story between Neo and Trinity. But still, there are 3 things I would have included if I was going to remake the Matrix Resurrection. These are the 3 things I would have included.
Number 1, Morpheus.
One of the things I would have liked in this movie was to expand on Morpheus' story, the new Morpheus. They had a great idea, introducing the new Morpheus as part of the system, right? But the way they presented him and the way they carried out this character didn't really impress me. Why? Because Morpheus in this movie, he's introduced to us as an agent. At the very beginning of the movie, he shows to us as an agent. Now, if you know anything about agents, you know these guys are bad news. They move really quick, they are fast, they almost have the same power as the one, but they're very difficult to kill unless you are like somebody like Neo. What I found strange is that once Morpheus gets back into the Matrix, he seems to have the same power as a regular human. And I was asking myself, wait a minute, wasn't this guy an agent? And out of nowhere now, he seems to be acting like a human guy. I wish they continued with this film that the new Morpheus is like an agent, so he moves exactly the way the agents move. That he can dodge bullets and he can go toe to toe with the new Agent Smith. It would be nice to see a tag team match between Neo, Morpheus versus Agent Smith all alone. I see this thing, the Agent Smith shoots Morpheus, Morpheus ducks a bullet the way an agent ducks it, and then they start to fight. I wish they continued that, but throughout the whole movie, the new Morpheus fights like a regular human, even though he can go outside the Matrix there, but he fights like a regular human, not like an agent, the way he was presented to us at the beginning of the movie.
Number 2, Trinity.
Another thing I would have changed about Trinity is her background story. Trinity is presented to us as somebody who's married, and then she meets a guy named Neo. It's almost like they're showing us about indirectly telling us that adultery is a good thing to do. Adultery is something that is bad, right? I wish her background story would have been like, Trinity is probably like a lecture. She's single and maybe she's looking for the right guy. Maybe she's been dating different guys and all of a sudden this guy called Neo shows up or something like that. Or the same story that she used, that she's a mechanic, she likes bikes, she does motorbike races, but she is single and she has both guys probably like hitting on her, and all of a sudden she meets Neo, and then later on she finds out that she's actually the real Trinity. This story of her being in a happy marriage and then she's breaking off from that happy marriage, I just thought they were playing with something that is a little bit taboo, which was not quite right. It's breaking up a happy marriage just to become the Trinity. I thought that wasn't a good idea to go with. You should have gone with her just being single, and then she meets this guy, and then you do that romantic story thing. Yeah.
Number 3, Bullet Time.
And finally, at number 3 is Bullet Time. And this one goes back to my first point about Morpheus. That Morpheus was able to move like an agent. And then you later on in the movie find out that Agent Smith was not affected by the analyst's bullet time thing that he does, right? I wish the new Morpheus, having been that he was an agent before, also had the same powers too. Like the new Smith and the new Morpheus were not even affected by the new bullet time because they are both former agents. This movie would have been a great movie if no one has ever heard about the first Matrix. It would have been a nice movie just on its own, but most of us have seen the first Matrix, and that's gonna be a really tough one to top up. Maybe they should hire the Russo brothers from Marvel. You never know. This has been KDON. Please click the like button, share this video, and if you feel like you want to donate to this ministry, that's the Mpamba number right there. Peace, I am out.